I'll let you guys ask the question. I'll give the answers.
Do you see them going to Precious more without James?
Man, I think Precious he's really good. I do. I see them going to him more. But he's playing great. He's playing physical. I mean, he's getting to the free throw line, almost double digits a game, maybe even 10 a game. But he's playing extremely hard. He's physical. He's a hard matchup problem because he plays so hard. He reminds me of the Kenneth Reeds and the Montrezl Harrells and how hard he competes.
Have you followed at all the Weizmann saga of knowing that you were going to play them and how you were going to have to prepare for them?
I haven't. I'm like everybody else. I heard the news where that he was going to be he was going to play, where he was ineligible to play, then he played, and then now he's not playing. So I haven't had a chance to follow that much.
Did you watch the Oregon game?
I didn't see the Oregon game. I've seen some highlights of it. I'm going back now, starting yesterday. I watched a little bit of Ole Miss. And so I'm going backwards, starting to watch the games. I'm very cautious with the Oregon game because I know Weizmann played in it. So I want to try to figure out how to watch the games where he don't play and see how they play.
Did you have any kind of interaction with Penny before he got to Memphis? Or is there a great Kevin Keatts Penny story of 1994?
I don't have a Penny. And that's rare, too.
Yeah.
I don't have a Penny story. I think he's doing a really good job with his team. A perfect compliment for a coach is how hard his teams compete. So, I mean, they're playing extremely hard, and they're averaging almost 87 points a game. They're turning people over 20 times a game. They're averaging 10 steals a game, and I look at them as a team that's it's a very big time challenge because of the way they play. It's almost like looking in the mirror at times. They try to play fast. They try to trap you. They try to get easy baskets, so it's just a tougher opponent that we're going to have so far.
How important is it to have some of these early season games against teams as talented as this?
I think it's important. I'm excited. This is one of the games that we were excited to have because we knew coming in that Penny had did a tremendous job with his recruiting class, and we knew that they were going to be a highly ranked team. And they're good. I know a lot of people say, man, good. Without James Weizmann, it doesn't matter. I mean, they got really good players. They've got youth. They remind you a lot of, when I first took the job when Duke had Wendell and
Marvin Bagley.
I mean, they're a talented group. So we're excited about it. It's a great opportunity to get a chance to see how much we've grown and where we need to move and how much we got to get better.
You've had great success in these type of early season showdowns, though, between Arizona 2 years ago and Auburn last year. Do the veteran guys, the ones that have been through this, they kind of relish that big stage, that national TV audience?
Well, I hope so. One thing we do have on our side is we've got some guys who have played in these type of games, and so we'll have the opportunity to see where we're at. We took off yesterday. We'll get a chance to practice today, tomorrow and Wednesday before we play. So we got a lot to take in. We got to get better in a lot of areas. Those guys are tremendous on the offensive rebounds. They get in there and rebound the basketball. And like I said, one of the biggest things we got to figure out is how to stop them in transition because they score a lot of their baskets in transition.
You mentioned on Saturday that Danny Dixon will probably be available. What's his status, and what about AJ?
Well, AJ won't play. AJ's knee is back bothering him, and there's a good chance that AJ may not play the rest of the year. There's a chance that he could medically redshirt. With Danny Dixon, we're hopeful. I just was talking to our trainer, Ron. We're hoping that we can get him in practice today and get some reps from him.
With Manny, is this kind of game that's built for him a little bit? That up and down, because Memphis is going to go to the rim. They're going to test him.
Yeah, I think Manny, when you look at, because they got Precious and you look at DJ Jeffers, I think Manny and DJ have to have really good games for us. There are two really big, strong, physical, athletic guys that can do a lot of things and play the game inside out. And Manny, certainly he's got to be big in this game, and also DJ. But I think as we go along and we get more games under our belt, you'll see Manny become a lot better. As you know, his defense is way ahead of his offense, but he's starting to get better and feel comfortable in those areas also.
Are you looking forward to just your first experience with big boy basketball this year? You didn't have Markel and you didn't have DJ. Now, after some tuning here, you do have them to play what should be a tournament team.
Yeah, I'm excited that we got healthy guys now. It's not the team that I envisioned when I first, at the beginning of the season, because I thought we would have, 10 maybe 11 guys that play the way we want to play. Right now we're playing with 8 scholarship guys, and those guys are playing the bulk of the minutes. If you add Danny Dixon to it, it'll make 9 guys that's available to play. But I am happy to have DJ and also Markelle back because those guys bring so much to our team. They bring so much value to our team. When you look back 6 games ago and, not having those guys, you wonder what the outcome could have been if they played.
You said you were never worried about Markelle, and fair enough, it's early games, he's dealing with fever. But these feel like the games that he normally, as JC mentioned, when you have these early season wins, we can usually draw a straight line to Markelle's stat line and see why their success. Are you having to pump him up at all, or kind of challenge him to continue that trend?
I just want him, I texted him after our game and said, man, another good game, not another solid game. And what I meant by that is that there was a second game in a row that he had 12 points, and he's starting to feel his offense a little bit better. And so I won't pump him up, Joe. I hope that he continues to have a solid week, and then on Thursday I hope we get the senior that we all know is capable of being a really good player.
Back before the season started, you kind of joked about how Bryce CJ wanted to play that Torin position because Torin had the ball a lot. But honestly, he's really playing a lot like Torin did. He's hitting the boards. I mean, he's doing a lot of different things. I mean, do you kind of see him filling that role a little bit?
He's doing some of the things that Torin did, but we haven't been able to play him as a big guard. As a matter of fact, because of the fact that, I'm only bringing one guard off the bench, and it's been Devin Daniels. He's had to play the 3. It's shifted a little bit this year because you may see us more as a bigger lineup than smaller, because if Danny comes back, then I can move Jericho to more of a 3, play DJ somewhere at the 4. Because we don't have those extra guards because of Sebron's situation and not having a couple of other guys, then it's made us become a bigger team than smaller. So he's doing some great things. He's obviously doing some of the things Torin did, leading us in scoring and rebounding, but he's doing it more from the small forward position.
I guess I meant the way he's really kind of taken on the leadership role, maybe not quite as a vocal guy, but just by the way he's playing and the things that he does, and basically does a little of everything out there.
Yeah, no, I like it. He's playing like a veteran. It's funny because when you recruit a kid, he came in as more an athletic guy, run and jump, more of a slasher. Now he's getting more to his mid-range, and hopefully as he gets comfortable throughout the year, you'll see him making more shots behind the arc. Think about it, he's very efficient right now and hadn't taken many threes on the season, and he's capable of making those.